To talk about that, well, let's bring back Dr. Mark Goulston, a psychiatrist. Mark, let's just talk on a baseline level. How do you help a 15-year-old get through a terror like this?
Well, he probably will have post-traumatic stress disorder, and at the core of post-traumatic stress disorder is the fear of re-traumatization. Usually that initial traumatization so destroys something in you that you wonder how you made it through, and so you often live in fear of being re-traumatized, thinking that it'll happen again. And in order to deal with that, you go through what I call the 4 R's. You need to have routines that convince you that the nightmares aren't true, that you're safe finally. And then following those routines, which go on for some time, you need to actually revisit the experience, probably in therapy or in group therapy. And then you have to re-experience the feelings, which is the most difficult thing. I work with returning military, and that's the most difficult thing, because there's the fear that if you re-experience that experience, that you'll lose it, you'll go crazy, you'll never come back. And then after you re-experience those, you can recover. But initially, I think the keys are routines, so that he can feel that he's safe and that the nightmares are just nightmares and they're not true.
Well, all that says it's a long road to recovery. And right now we're hearing he's not talking to mom about it, not talking to his parents about it, only a therapist. Is that a good thing? He doesn't want to hurt them. Doesn't want to traumatize them, is what we gather out of that.
Well, this sounds like a courageous family. It's an American tragedy, but it shows you the courage in a family. And I think he's being protective of them, and he doesn't want to cause hurt to them. So I think talking to a therapist is probably wise. But hopefully, in the not-too-distant future, hopefully sooner than later, he and his parents will start having a conversation so that they can heal as a family and he can heal as an individual.
Yeah, and we know that they've moved out of that neighborhood, so he doesn't have that constant reminder of where this all took place. Dr. Mark Goulston, great insights. We hope to have you back soon. We appreciate it. Thanks again. And as always, we appreciate